Good morning, my loves. How you doing? Gianna here from gianna.org. I wanted to come on today and say hi to you. It's been a while. I've been really busy with with working one-on-one with clients. There's a lot of awakening going on right now, and it's really wonderful. But here's what I'm noticing at the moment. I'm noticing that there is this divine call to really strengthen our emotional body, our heart center, heart chakra, so that the higher heart can fully activate, open, and align, integrate with our Kundalini flow, and so that our divine nature, really our divine self, can participate fully within this experience that's happening right now. But before we start, so I'm going to do a reading to start off with today, but before we start, I want to play a little intro. Welcome. Okay, so straight into it. What I'm going to do to start off with is I'm going to choose 3 heartfulness cards. These are cards that I have created that are still in development, but I'm going to choose 3 heart-centered attributes that that are best to to focus on at the moment with the current awakening, with the energies, with that Schumann resonance that's really active right now. Okay, let's see. Oops. So, all right, I'm actually being corrected. 2. So, the first one is passion, and the next one is expansion. So, immediately, what I'm receiving is that a really massive part of our evolutionary trajectory from the collective's perspective has to do with being able to align and identify your passion. So whether it be I'm actually being asked to be clear about this. There are ways in which passion can express. So passion is expressed equally through the feminine and the masculine energy. Now, I'm being reminded to clarify this because Spirit is saying that most commonly within this physical realm, passion is associated with action, which is masculine energy, either passion in relation directly related to what we do for a living, our vocation or job or career, or things that we are passionate about, such as, like gardening or dancing or painting or playing an instrument, singing, whatever. Yeah, all of those sorts of things. What I'm being reminded about is that passion is still very much active within the feminine energy from in stillness. So passion is an activator, yes, but it exists as a force of magnetism when we can identify that passion within us and then just be it. Be passion. Be feminine, so that's the negative charge of the soul, of the energy. So the stillness, the receptivity requires us to just to be almost in that 0 point, in relation to passion. So this is the point of creation, and how more of that passion is magnetized to us. And because it's the point of creation, really, when we are consciously choosing to take the journey of passion, this is where it starts. It starts with stillness, and it starts with observation within our heart chakra. Our higher heart is where we collaborate, listen, communicate with our highest expression. Yeah. So your divine self, your higher heart will align through this portal, through the higher heart, as opposed to from somewhere up there, right? Outside of us, essentially. So the first point of call for this time, for this present now, is passion. Of course, the description of passion is that feeling of a strong emotion, an increase in desire or enthusiasm. So when you sit with yourself, with your higher aspect in alignment, and you're contemplating the things that you're most passionate about, that you are most passionate about, from the perspective of your soul, in conjunction with the perspective of your human experience, it's in that stillness, in that feminine energy, that those that we begin to create those identities or identifiers with regards to our passion. And then, of course, when the feminine meets your inner masculine energy, then the inner masculine will make some decisions in conjunction with that higher intelligence with regards to how to best express that passion, whether it's through a vacation, whether you make a plan and you go and do something, whatever, those practical steps, the analytical, logistical steps that you need to take in order to manifest that reality within your life. Okay, that's the first thing. The next thing is, I feel like this is a complement to what I just spoke about. Expansion comes from that perspective of anchoring the passion in your life. Yeah. So expansion is learning and understanding about your and others' thoughts and emotions. So learning by default is expansive because it expands your perspective. It expands the way you observe, experience the world. It's it's interesting. It's a Jupiter related. So in this time of Jupiter being in Aquarius, just hang on a minute. Oh, hey, Pamela. How you doing, my darling? Lovely to see you here. Okay, so just what I wanted to say was I've got this new platform, so I'm still sort of learning about how to do everything, so just bear with me. Okay, so these two cards are the heart-centered attributes we are encouraged to work with at the moment. Let's expand on this message a little bit. Let's get a tarot for passion. Can we please have a tarot message for the heart-centered attribute of passion. Oh, wow. That flew out. Hang on. Okay. Ooh. I'm on a stool, not on an actual chair. Okay. So the heart-centered, so the tarot message clarifying passion is justice. Now, when I look at justice and passion together, the energy is quite passionate. But here's what I see. What I actually see most are two things. The first one is the golden energy. So golden frequency is directly related. Oh, hi, Elaine. How you doing, my honey? Welcome, welcome. And by the way, you messaged me at 11:11 a.m. here in Sydney. Yay. You beautiful soul. So the golden frequency, the golden ray of light is directly correlated with Christ consciousness, right? So this is one thing that I notice immediately. The other thing is the scales. Oh gosh, where are we? The scales. So again, talking about that balance. And I'm reminded we're in February, which is the second month, and it's the second here in Sydney. 11 o'clock in the morning, like I said, here in Sydney. And so there's lots of twos. It's this Aquarian energy of community, of collective conscious collaboration, the conscious collaboration within the divine feminine and masculine energies within you, but also then outside of you. The collaboration between your heart chakra and your higher heart, which is again that portal of your, your highest expression. And also the conscious collaboration between mind or your divine truth, your divine nature, and your heart, so that your higher heart and higher intelligence are working together. Of course, Aquarius representing that higher intelligence, right? Because it's an air sign. So what I'm actually hearing is, rather than having to remember all these different aspects, right? It's like we are being reminded that within this energy of passion being expressed as the highest heart-centered attribute in your life, all of those things align. And the more you are in alignment, the less friction there is being expressed. You are not attracting or having to be in that energy as much, because you are living authentically. And the energy of passion is one way in which all of these different partnerships, all of these seemingly polarities are coming into alignment to work for your highest and collective highest and best for all. Yeah. Now let's get a card for expansion. Here we go. Yeah, check this out. So here's what's going to happen, my loves. As you align with your passion and your energy expands, it's going to throw those binds off you. There is nothing more that can bind you when you are in stillness and you know that your way out is through within. You've got to go in to get out. Yeah. So all of these swords, all of these binds are falling off. It's as simple as that. You've just And it's quite possible, actually, that for many of you, you are already in alignment, at least to some degree, with the energy of passion, right, within you. The tweaking that we are being asked to do is to consciously make this a thing, right? So in your meditations and in your intentions, in your motivation, in your stillness, acknowledge the passion within you. Acknowledge the fire and ignition of your beautiful heart, of your higher heart, the absolute highest version of you that you have available. Hi, Ellen. Hey, gorgeous darling. How you doing? Oh, my God, I'm so happy to see you all. Mwah. Oh, hugs. From Sydney. I haven't spoken to you ladies in so long, and gentlemen. Yeah, so that's really awesome news. So if you have been, so interesting, Spirit is now saying that there is a lot, there's like this big umbrella question out there in the collective. How the hell are we going to transcend what's going on in the world right now? How are we going to get out of this? How do we get out of this prison of lockdowns and masks and right? There's this really deep sense of restlessness, which, by the way, is completely planned, right? It's perfect, because consciously experiencing the being chained, the being locked down, the being slowed down, the being stopped, the being bound to things that you don't necessarily feel you've chosen for yourself is absolutely essential in order to choose differently. So it's like night and day. You've got to be able to see the night in order to choose the day. And the day, your light, your ignition is within you. So don't begrudge anything that's going on, because it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. We are just having the experience of the opposite in order to understand what we need to choose for ourselves within, right? Okay, that is such a beautiful message. Okay, so I've got, this card has been calling to me, like even in my dreams, I dreamt about this deck. And it is, I'll show you, it is Work Your Light Oracle Cards by Rebecca Campbell. I really want to get some cards. These will be... these are really high vibrational cards. It's a beautiful, beautiful channel and codes of light encoded in these cards. So I'm just going to, oh, okay, not too many, but this one is relevant. Okay, hang on a minute. Wow. My goodness. Okay, give me one for passion, my loves. Passion, 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 passion. This one. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Passion. Crowning passion is the Council of Light. Look at that. Just, will you look at that? If you had any doubt about this being a divine message and by divine design, may this reassure you, because this is extraordinary. guided by the Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. You can't possibly make this up. How accurate is this? Aren't they just gorgeous? This is a fantastic, oh, but then check this out, okay? So we've got the Council of Light above, and look at this below. I just want to show you. Oh, where are we? Keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Like, seriously, like, how much more support and reassurance do we need? Look at that. As above, so below. Like, literally, in every possible way imaginable, the support is just extraordinary right now. It's truly extraordinary. There isn't another better way that we could be supported as we are right now. This is truly, truly extraordinary. I feel such gratitude, such enormous, I just feel really lucky. This is so good. I don't know about you, but we really are having such a wonderful, wonderful support system. I mean, and we're like right in the middle. So above, we've got this beautiful divine guidance. We're in the middle, integrating and being a channel for that. And then beneath our feet, there is Gaia and our ancestors. Look at that extraordinary card. Oh, I really need to get better at doing this opposite thing. Look at that. By the way, will you forgive me if I share something really girly with you? I was really feeling the negative energy being released. And of course, I do a lot of grid work, etc. So I was really super feeling it. And so one of the ways in which I protect myself, and I think I've shared this before, I visualize like I'm in a disco ball, right? So I'm in a bubble being protected by that energy that is that diamondy kind of blingy light of the disco ball, so that anything negative can't penetrate, but any high vibrational energy will just be absorbed by the light, by the mirror effect of the disco ball, right? So I went and disco balled my nails. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Where am I? So in light, they sparkle just like disco ball. So it's like a double layer of protection. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. Okay. Wow, that's a really beautiful message. I inspired to do one more thing. I always say I just want to do a quick video, 15-20 minutes, and here we are at like half an hour already, I think. Where are we? Where does this tell me? It tells me somewhere. I don't know. Somewhere it tells me. Oh yeah, here we go, 23 minutes. Okay. So I've got the goddess cards. I just want to see which goddess, is there a message from the goddesses, from the divine feminine energy, with regards to that very first point of creation within us, the stillness, the observation, the 0 point, message with regards to being aligned with our passion. This one? Okay. Yeah, okay. Transformation. The butterfly maiden. So the card says you're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So those blessings have to do directly with that expansion, with the chains falling off, with that the butterfly cocoon, the heart shell around us falling off, so that we can rebirth into our full divine self. So that's really wonderful. Really wonderful. Anything else to say with regards to expansion, my lovely goddesses? Anyone going to come speak to us? Ah, yes. I saw that. That just really flashed at me. Look at that. Guinevere, true love. We are literally growing into being true love. Because you know what, my loves? You've got to be it in order to get it. You have to be completely open, integrated, vibing, believing, being true love. You've got to be the love in order to magnetize that level of frequency to yourself. Nobody else is going to bring it to you. Got to be it to get it. And that's what's happening, like literally in every sense of the word. The heart chakra portal, integrating the emotional body, strengthening that heart center portal is exactly what we're needing to do right now in order to create that 5D, that unconditional love frequency and up. It is where we step into Christ consciousness, and there is no bypassing of this. We cannot bypass the emotional body and open our heart chakra and activate fully our higher heart by thinking our way through it. It's just never going to happen. So the way to strengthening our heart portal at this time, according to divine guidance, is through focusing on our passion, and then that will bring in more expansive energy, and we are being supported with anchoring that as we continue to bring in this higher frequency of divine love into the planet through our bodies, because our bodies are the vehicle for that. That is so high vibe. That is so massive. Massive. I love it so much. I'm gonna. So I still owe the community the teaching around the heart chakra. I have it here. I just haven't been able to align myself with the right present moment in order to deliver that, but I'm hoping that I will be able to do that within the next couple of days. And then I will continue to talk about more practical ways of really integrating and activating the emotional body more consciously so that it can step into alignment with our divine self, with our mental body and our higher intelligence in a way that is easily and peacefully supported by our physical body. It's really important. And I have to tell you, in my individual sessions, whether they are mentoring or the traditional counseling and psychology sessions, it actually doesn't matter. It all leads to exactly the same way, back into that Garden of Eden, back into the Garden of Eden within us. By the way, it's those gates opened last year, those portals opened last year, and hands are wide open in receipt of those of us that can now actively participate and consciously step into those energies. It's really wonderful. Okay, that's it from me. Mwah. So much love. If you have any questions or I can help you or support you in some way, please don't hesitate to contact me. You know how it goes. Love you. Mwah. Bye.